Winding down the waking up, she's the caffeine in your cup. When days are long and nights are looking rough, hunker down, kick off your shoes. She will wash away the blues. Pour a mug and let the good times brew. We're gonna have some fun, you'll see, with NJ Coffee Junkie. Take a break, this cup's on me. It's NJ Coffee Junkie. It's NJ Coffee Junkie.
Good afternoon, everyone. NJ Coffee Junkie here, coming to you from the great state of New Jersey. And hey, it's kind of weird that I'm streaming right now, but stranger things have happened. But welcome in case you're wondering. I've been trying to figure out what my new time's going to be, and just as I was getting everything situated and squared away, I realized, oh, I didn't reset my channel points, and oh, I need to do other stuff, but oops. But I got it all done. Kinda. So here I am. It's good to see everybody. Let me put the music back on, and then we can get into what we're going to get into. Let me lower it just a teeny itty bitty bit. That way it doesn't drown me out here. How are all of you? I know some of you are like, oh, she's early. But I'm trying new times. Hi. Look, see, it's me. And my weird, slightly confusing looking starter house that I am attempting to work out. Because brain work in 2D go burr. I'm gonna figure out how to get this looking like a normal person would live here. I mean, then again, normal is relative, so that's a whole thing in itself. But I absolutely digress. But yeah, this is what I was working on last time before I had my surgery. As you all know, my gallbladder decided to remove itself from this plane the hard way, and I've been recovering from it, and it feels good. It feels good to finally, feel up to doing stuff, feeling good, just, trying to get my bearings back. So I'm on Skizzlecraft, and they are on the most, I think, one of the most recent versions. So I was experimenting with cherry blossom wood and pale oak. And I'm trying to do something similar to this container I have in the house. But the thing is, well, one, I have trouble seeing in 3D. Two, I can build squares really well, and I can build boxes really well. Pale oak I know is going to be really hard to come by, because it's only in certain areas, and, dealing with the creakings that scare me to death, because of course I have to go super hard mode. That's a whole thing. Inside, you can see that I was hard at work with my dino stairs. That, I think I was in the middle of putting this... Was I putting this back, or did I screw this up? I must have broken it. But yeah, this is my wonky dinosaur. Like, I took this out, and it looked like a dinosaur, and I love it. But these are my janky stairs. So I wanted to keep it, relatively simple. I've always been a fan of using trapdoors to cover stairs. Reminds me of a couple of houses I've been in previously. So I don't mind, doing that. But I think you can't really Oh, okay, you can. Interesting. But see how there's like that little divot? I mean, you can't fall in it, but, you know, it looks a little bit funky, which is okay. It's fine. And obviously some of this would have to be repositioned, but then, you know, you come up here and I think I'd have to, do I have stairs or ladder? I do. Okay. I think if we put the ladder here just to finish it off, and then we'd need something up here. So this is going to be the attic space. And I started putting the roof up. I remember that. And then just trying to figure out, you know, what was going to look the best. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going to look right. Now, the thing is, this is supposed to be a kind of medieval fantasy, which is why I went with the cherry blossom wood, because the cherry blossom wood, to me, has that fantasy aspect without it being too dark or stark. This is just, like, very, very pale. And the ladder, the attic, rather, might have to be a little bit... let me clear some of this nonsense out. So yeah, I think I can go ahead and make this one higher. And then, like, this is down here, but I don't think it has to be. I think I can make it higher. And just give this room a little bit more wiggle room. But then this down here is going to be just really too small. So, but it's also 4 blocks high. I mean, it doesn't have to be super high ceilings. And then this is about 4, yeah, this is all 4 blocks high. Just something small and squat, kind of like a Cape Cod of sorts. There's not much you can do with it with the room that I have to work with. I have to go up, not out. At least I don't think I do. So that's the plan right now. See, the front door, for some reason, I put over here. And I just wanted something to be kind of chunky. But again, I'm not sure. I'm a little bit torn on what to do. Because it kind of looks like a ghast with a hula hoop. So if you want to call that fantasy, sure. It does look like a ghast with a broken hula hoop. Or multiple hula hoops or leg warmers or whatever. But again, I'm trying to figure out how... I don't know how they do depth. I really don't. I know that I can widen this out a little bit. I can put that like there. And do, you know, the traditional square, window, which is fine. I can do that. And then just have this come along the sides, because there's not going to be a window by the stairs. That just makes no sense. We'll put some nice pictures in here. But, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Because I think what I would do is maybe... Let's see. Do we have... Okay, that's my inventory. Let's look for... This would be planks, I think. No, not planks. Slabs. So let's look for cherry blossom slabs. Let's give that a whirl. Because then we would do that. But that... See how heavy that is? See how big and heavy that is? That makes no sense to me. That's just like sticking out. It would need to be something... It would need to be something smaller. We would have to do something smaller. And even on this, I almost feel like we'd have to go up one. Because then we can put, you know, we can maybe put bushes and stuff out here. So, but then again, we wouldn't be able to see. It's got to be something like that where we can see. But also, Yeah, see how we can see out the window this way just fine, but we can't see it out this way? I would want to be able to see out the windows. I would want to be able to see out the windows. But we can just make it a little, you know, narrow strip and just, we can do it like that. Just have like, or we just make it one really wide window like that. Maybe like a little bit more wide. Which is kind of what I had before, like the long wide windows. But that just doesn't seem structurally sound enough to me. So I would want to do something like that. And then obviously, you know, we would need the back door, but I have to see if we can map this out a little bit better. Because, you know, everybody has great builds and mine are just like super janky. But I think we will benefit. I think we're going to benefit from... Hold on. Okay. So this puts us back in Skizzle territory. And I'm going to head over this way because this is where the post office is. I already claimed a post box when I was first here. And I definitely want to thank Skizz for the opportunity to play. And the mods, all, of course, are great. I'm one of his Twitch mods, but he has a whole slew of people helping him out with server stuff, and it's amazing. Okay, wait. Ooh, wait, I have mail. I have mail. I have mail. What do I have? Shop at Bamboo Wares for all your bamboo needs. Nice. I'll go put that in an ender chest so that way I don't lose it. And this is all the ores and everything I snagged from the previous. I've got my firework rockets and everything. Someone gave me an elytra, which was really nice of them to do. See, it looks so spiffy. And like, I'm an Enderman. I'm an Enderman. that will always crack me up. All right. Sigh. Get in my hand, please. Okay. Don't need the ender pearls right now. Let's get the iron helmet for now. I've got all my other stuff in here. I'm actually going to put that in here for now. I'm going to put the golden carrots in here as well because of, you know, I've got food. We may have to take another field trip to the mining area, but I'm not sure. But I want to quickly show you if I can remember where it is. I think it's this way out. I picked a spot not too far from here. I think it was over by, if I remember right, it's over here somewhere. I think I reserved it, like over this way maybe. It was along the path, I know that. And it was alongside a mountain. Ooh! Dig it. That's cool. Alright. Oh, it's over this way, this way, this way. See that mountain over there by the dragon? I think that's where I set myself up. Because see how big these houses are? They're so neat and so simple. That's something I'm trying to figure out how to do. I think my spot is over here. Because I picked a spot not far from here. I think it might be over this way. Oh, it's definitely not over here. That's a... Where did I put it? I know there's a sign. I marked it. And I can't remember where I put it. But it's over in this general area. You can tell that I haven't been on in like a month. At least a month. So, yeah, about that. If you haven't seen me lately, it's not because I haven't wanted to stream. It's because, well, one, I have still been, you know, kind of, you know, processing the loss of my job. Like, I'm still technically employed, but I'm not working right now, and free stoof. Mangrove signs. Yeah, sure. I'll take them. Because I have to find where I put my plot. Because I don't remember it being all the way over here, though. I am definitely out of my element here. I remember, I think it was close to the tree. And I think it was over close to the coffee cup. Because I loved the coffee cup so much. And it was right along the path. It was along the pathway. So I probably should have just followed the path. That would have been smart. But I know it's here somewhere. Was it this way? Okay, so we're going to just watch me get lost for a little bit. That's okay. Never said I was good at this game. Especially when it comes to directions. But yeah, see all these houses? How they have that, you know, medieval, whimsical style to them? That's what I'm aiming for. Okay, I think it is really over here. Because I followed this path along. What's this over here? Hold the horses, coming soon. Nice. I love it. I love the cheeky wordplay. Yeah, I think it's over here. Because I picked a very indescript, kind of out of the way, easy to find, allegedly, like easy to find spot. But I just can't remember exactly where it is. And some stuff might have been developed since I got here, so. I'm just going to climb up here for a little bit. I could swear it was right off the beaten path. Yeah, it definitely wasn't over here. Let me say hi to everybody. Oh, okay. It was probably over here and it got scooped up. Because okay, I'm gonna find it. Oh, hi. Hi, Jakaria. How are you? Welcome in. I'm trying to remember where I put my house. Well, like where I was going to build. Because my brain kind of derped and now I can't remember where it is. I can't remember where I don't remember if I put down a sign or not. But I'm just trying to find a spot for my starter base now that I started planning out. And I don't think I'm going to find one because this is all pretty built. Well, I started gathering materials for it last time. And because I don't remember it being this far back. I had started gathering materials for it and then I was like, okay, I'll come back to this. And then I ended up having some medical stuff happen. And the medical stuff basically took me out of commission for a few weeks because I didn't want to play. I didn't want to stream. I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't want to do anything because I felt like such garbage. I was really struggling with, just, all right, hold on. I'm going back to the castle. I'm going to go around. Yeah. I just really had no energy. Oh, no. It's fine. I'm okay now. Just between, making peace with the fact that I'm currently on, in a sense, like a medical sabbatical and, getting laid off and everything. No ill will towards my employer. They've actually been amazing. It's just it just happens. It's fine. I'm going to have to start the job hunt soon, which makes me very nervous. But I think I'll be okay. I've got the skills. They can pay the bills. But in the meantime, I was like, oh, and everyone I talked to was like, oh, you can start streaming more and stuff. And I was like, yeah, let's go. And then, I ended up in the hospital. I got taken to the hospital about a month ago, almost, like 3 weeks ago now, and it turned out that yeah, I needed to get some stuff taken care of. And I have absolutely no complaints. Just, it happened. I'm recovering. I'm even, I'm getting healthier by the day. I'm healing. I've got some new scars to add to my collection because I've had previous surgeries before, so I've got some scars. And they're just, they remind me that I've survived a lot of stuff. And, you can have these moments where, you're just like, oh man, this really sucks, whatever. Or you can just say, you know what, I've come through something that was really crappy, like full length garbage. And I'm coming out of it stronger. Like, I'm coming out of it better because now I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to do anything with it. Obviously, as I get older, because I'm about a month or two older than, I'm about 2 months older than Skiz. No, a month. I'm a month older than Skiz. Which is really weird to say. Because I thought he was older. I was very wrong. I was exceptionally wrong in that idea. But no, we're very close in age. But as I get older, I realize that you can't ignore your health the way that you kind of can to an extent when you're younger. You can brush off an ache or a pain when you're younger, because, rest and all that. But when you get older, you really need to listen to your body, in a way that works for you. I'm not a medical professional. I'm talking about what is working for me and me only. I had to sit back and like really listen and pay attention to what my body was telling me. And that's fine. Manatee Gag, who you all know, he's my hubs. He's my absolute delight, my partner in everything. In fact, he's the one that got me to start playing Minecraft by showing me all the stuff about the hermits and imp and skiz and all that. So thanks, hon. If you're listening, I don't think you are, but that's fine. But in any event, yeah, I'm not going to find my plot. I thought I saved it, but I guess I didn't. I'm not going to find it. And I don't know where to go. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to, I guess, go back, or maybe fly around and find a spot and just write down the chords and head back to them. You know what? Hold on. Let's go back and work on this. Let's go back and work on the house first and improve it. And then I think we can, and then we'll head over to the mining area, I guess. Let's see. What's this area? Map of the moment. Boomers, I love it. All map of the months are free. Boink. I'll take one. Sure. Have an idea for map art. Possibly. Map world. Not ready for that yet. I need the creative world, please. Resource world. I'll be back for you later. Resource end. Ooh. I'll be back for you definitely later. Resource nether. Not ready for you yet. Creative world. This is where I want to be. Boink. Okay. And my build is that mamma jamma right there. This gassed hula hoop thing. This gassed hula hoop thing. I almost want to put eyes on it and like have it have dangly bits. I should do that. I should make it so it has dangly bits and like put it up in the sky. Oh, that would be funny. Oh, that's too. Oh, I could make it a happy ghast house. Oh my goodness, that would be ridiculous. I want to do that now. Okay. But I have no idea how. Ghast wearing a hula hoop house. Oh, the ideas. Oh, okay. Because it could be fantasy or it could be medieval, and maybe would would a ghast in a hula hoop be would that count as fantasy, or would it just be kind of silly? It's like, because like if we, yeah. So doing that is not gonna do us any favors. I almost want to raise this and redo it because, but not the stairs. I mean, these are my janky dino stairs. I love these dino stairs. Like, I want to just have this be a sculpture outside the house. The dino stairs. As an ode to Skiz. Depends on my definition of fantasy. Well, I mean, living inside of a ghast is kind of fantastical, I guess. Let's see. I think what I want to do, I might want to raise this up because this doesn't give me a lot of room. I don't think this gives me a lot of room to work with. I haven't read the directions yet, so I'm not exactly sure of the available size of the starter plots. Jakaria, if you happen to know, that would be great, because I can do a count out and I can kind of map it out based on what's here. Yeah, because I started going up, but not sure. Let's see. So hold on. Let's take all this out. We'll take the hula hoop off for a minute. We'll take the hula hoop off. We'll come back to this in a minute because there's obviously something I'm missing. Yeah, I that's what I've been trying to do, like keep it small and tall. So I was thinking maybe like 10 by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I figured 10 by 10 was small. It doesn't give me a lot of room to work with, but I think you can go down and up if you want. At least I know that's how I think that's how Impulse's community does it. Maybe. So, if I go taller, I'll just put this back, like one floor. I've got everything here. Because I do want to have high ceilings if it's only 10 by 10. Yeah, if it's 10 by 10, we can... And if 10 by 10 is too big, let me know. But it should be alright. And these pretty much don't protrude. So... Let's see. So, if we make the slabs the floor, if we do top slabs, because we could do bottom slabs, but you can't put anything on the bottom slabs, right? And, you might want to do, I might want to do some throw rugs or something, or throw rugs in quotes. I might want to take some of the, whatchamacallit, those blocks, the glazed terracotta, and I might want to do those as, kind of, some random rugs or something. Yeah, I don't see how or why we wouldn't be able to... Obviously, I'm going to have to put some light fixtures in so we can see what we're doing. Okay. And, fix this up a bit. Alright, so we've got that. Let's get... we'll put this here, and then... Just to keep the lights on in here. And we can always put one... like, right under here for giggles. And yes, I can use a... looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex using its little hands to hold the lantern. Oh, I'm so easily amused. Why am I like this? I don't know, but I am absolutely here for it. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to break that. No. I ruined my T-Rex. Now I made it look like his neck is broken. Okay, hold on. I fix. There we go. Now he just looks a little messed up. That's fine. You know what? We'll make it work. We'll fix him in post. All right. So now that we've done that, we need to pop, I think, you 3 so that I can get up 4 rather to get up the stairs. And I thought I had the stairs. I need cherry stairs, please. And we'll put the 1 cherry stair like here. Yeah, see that blends really nicely into the room. So now we've got it a little higher, but now we have to break all this up. That was me trying to get up before because I forget that it's creative, so we can do whatever we want. Yeah, because we can go as high as that if we want to. Alright, so now that we've broken this all up, we know that if we want to keep this 10 by 10... get over there. Then... oh, this is going to be so much pale oak to strip. Oh, my goodness. I don't have Optifine, so I don't know what that is over there, but I think there are mobs that come through here, if I am not mistaken. I mean, Creative World, they're not going to bother me, so I'm not too worried. Okay. So, if I'm going to do this... hi, Sable. Thank you. I've got a sip. Hydrate, don't dehydrate. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and go get it. I'm gonna try and go get it myself. Alright, so if I want to... because I could set it up like this and have a 3-bound strip here. And I could also mix it up with different wood, because that sits right there, and then just do this across the top if need be, and then yeah, so you want to have this like underneath it. Whoop. Oh, it would... oh, okay, hold on. Oh, I see what I did. That's gonna be... I can already tell that's gonna be too far. So... if I do... see, here's the thing. If I do this, right? And I make it just this high, then you can put stuff like that and then set it up across. Because I realized this is how... oh, okay, so that's always going to be like that. Okay, so yeah, if you want to do it like that, because, you know, you don't want it necessarily... oh, you don't want it on here. That's right. It's supposed to sit on the edge. Okay. So yeah, if you want it to sit, yeah, because you have to figure out how that's going to work. Because you can put, like, you can put slabs like this to kind of, you know, have it secured in place, almost. And then... Oh, biscuits. Okay, hold on. So, you know, you pull the... Yeah, because once you put it on the slab, it'll automatically space it. Which, I just learned that right now. Wahoo! Let's go. So then, you put one slab underneath, and then the thing over it. So yeah, this is automatically out of scope. We are learning things. I wish I knew this with the last house I built. Good grief. We're learning today, everybody. We're learning. I don't know. I feel kind of important. I feel like I learned something very important right now. Okay, so all of this, and this is irrelevant. So then, yeah, because we want this to butt up against here. So having it be 3 is perfect, because then that sits like that. Not like that, though. Oh my gosh, absolutely. Absolutely. I went... every iteration of starter house or whatever house I build always has this kind of level of nonsense to it. And yeah, because then you come around like this, and you're going to get that weird... You're going to get that weird side... Almost... you're going to get that corner funkiness. You're going to get that corner funkiness no matter what. So, you know, you can do it like that. And that actually doesn't look half bad. Although, I'm going to laugh because it's going to look like this this very elongated ghast thing I'm building, is going to have a pink wig. And I'm not hating it. I'm in love with it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Yeah, because then we can come around this way. But see how that kind of, that doesn't work. That didn't work. Like, I think it's got to come out by 2 to come around. Yeah, it's got to come around like this to kind of stick out. Okay, yeah, see, that looks pretty good right there. That looks pretty darn good. We might be onto something, everybody. I think we're learning! Yay! Alright. But this is going to be a very tall starter house. Alright. Okay, this doesn't look half bad. I'm digging it. Look at that head. This hair, whatever it's going to be, is just completely looking very cute. It's looking very cute. And I like that it juts out. Jakaria says, I'm working on ideas for the next season of ISV. Yeah, I feel bad. I have to opt out of this next season. I didn't really even get to play that much this season. And until I find another job, I have to cut back on a lot of different things, unfortunately. I don't want to, but I have to. Okay, all right, that's not going to work. So if we do that, then Okay. So then, see how those... Yeah, see, that's too far. That right there is too far. So all of this is too far. Oh, shoot. Yeah, so I think we're going to cut after this. You know, if I could stop breaking the wrong blocks, that would be great. Yeah, because any further than that, and it's going to look really kind of meh. It's going to look dopey. And not in the cute Seven Dwarfs kind of way. Yeah, but I will be on Skizzlecraft, and I am launching my own... I am relaunching my Patreon server on the 16th as well. So I can't complain. I mean... Okay, so this is gonna stick to the side of the wall. That makes sense. All right, so that's not gonna look half bad. I'm gonna try to be. I know that. Okay, hold on. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I didn't want this. I didn't want this in the front. I want to keep this, I think I can do it like so, and keep the bottom part, but build up this, just so that there's like a hole in it, but I'm not sure yet. I'm just trying to do something a little different. Alright, we'll break that. Let's see. Yeah, so there's, so hold on. I'm gonna go get it so I can describe it to you. There's this thing that I saw that I'm absolutely in love with. It's this design, that I had some Christmas cookies in. And it's tall and kind of squat. Not like a row house like what I grew up with, but it has a roof like this that has the bricks on the left and the right, not in the front or the back. And well, it might have some in the back, but it doesn't have them in the front. And it's just very tall. So if I'm doing the front of the house, I can cut around and, you know, I'm not going to be able to nub it though. I have to find out how to nub it. I think I can get away with nubbing it this way maybe. Oh, okay, good. I can nub it that way. So if I nub it, weird terminology with NJ. That's what we're doing today. Oh, okay, so this is basically nubbed. Why is it doing that? Okay. Okay, so that's, and then I nub there. So I can do it like this, right? Even though that's not where the front of the house is. The front of the house is on the other side. So I'm doing all this and the house front is like down here where I can't see it. Yeah, that's the front of the house. So, so this is the left and that's the right. So we can fill this in, right? All right. Yeah, because this is the back. So if this is the front. Yeah, this is the front. So, this would be open and exposed. So I'm actually covering the wrong side. And I just put all of that up there for no reason. So I have to figure out a way. Okay, so if it comes up this way, then... Okay, so I did that. I did that right, but not. Because this is an exact 10 by 10. So I have to look at it like this way. Because that's where the front is. So hold on. We already did this. We're going to try again. And we're going to see if we can make it look like what I'm looking at. And I would show you a picture, but I didn't take a picture yet. So I don't have one available. But I will probably post it in the Discord later. Which, if you're not part of the Discord already and you want to be a part of the Discord, here's how to do that. And also how you can find me on social media. I'm mainly on Blue Sky. But I do have a Patreon. I do have Tumblr. I have to remember to check Tumblr. I really do. Alright. So, I think if we... Okay, so we know that that's the side. So if we face... Okay, so the front... The front has to go like this. So the front to the back. Because the pale oak is going to be the guide here. Yeah. And I don't want to tear this all down because I'm going to have a field day trying to figure it out. But this is one side. So we can definitely work on covering this side. And I'm going to have to do that all over again. So I'm basically going to redo the work I just did. Because what I can do is I can cover the whole thing and then cut out what I don't need, which is what I should have done originally. And I'm realizing it right now. So we're just going to loop this all the way around. I also have to figure out how to build this kind of in the sky. And I might have to use like, not item frames, because item frames create lag, which we don't need. But a way for me to have some sort of like gassed googly eye thing. Maybe with some gray wool I can shove in there, or like gray curtains. I can make gray curtains over the windows. And make it kind of cute. I don't know. I will figure it out. If I play my cards right, it might look like this ghast has curlers in its hair, and that would be just hilarious to me. Alright. So we know that we want it to get on that. There we go. We can do this. I believe in us. Yeah, so we're going to just go all the way around. If I figure this out and it looks halfway decent, I'm going to be surprised and proud of myself simultaneously. And you're going to get to see it. And then I will laugh. But I do have to say that it feels really, really, really good to be streaming during the day. I've been wanting to do this for so long, and I kept just putting it off because, you know, napping and resting, and then when I felt up to it, I'm like, okay, now I can catch up on the 87 gajillion things I have to do, or have had to do for the last month or so, like answering emails, and I'm in the middle of planning an event for the people I volunteer with. I have a committee of people that help me, and bless their souls, they have taken over for me. They've taken over for me in bits and pieces over the years when I've had, you know, burnout, or, you know, something coming up, or I've been away, or whatever. They've been wonderful. And this is no exception. In fact, I'll be chatting with them. Soon enough, because we have to start mapping out. This coming year. Okay, this is looking okay, but a little bit. Why is this looking off? This looks right so far. Like oh, okay, yeah, because this isn't done. That's why it looks funny. And then we'll just cut across. I'm gonna need. I'm thankful I grabbed so much cherry blossom wood when I went into the resource area last time. Yeah. But, yeah. And if you notice, I went ahead and started posting my proposed stream schedule over on my Twitch channel, which I do have to adjust a little bit because I think I'm going to play Breath of the Wild on Wednesday, not tomorrow. I haven't decided what I want to do yet with that. Okay, so I did this right. This looks good. I think this might be... No, this looks okay. But the dimensions are a little off. Okay, yeah, the dimensions might be off because this... Okay, so see, this has to be shortened by 1 if this is going to work. If it's going to work as a perfect setup here. And then, yeah, this and this gets chopped off to make it perfect. Okay, so we have a very simple looking hat thing. Now it just looks like, okay, that's not, oh, hold on. Is that too far? I don't think it is. I think it's yeah, this is exactly what it needs to be. I'm thrown off by that. But that looks nice and even. That looks great. But now what we want to do now is basically trim this all back. On both sides. Yeah. If we're going to make it look like the image that I have here. And you'll see what I'm up to in a sec, because we're going to have to fill in... Okay, hold on. Hold on, wait. Because this has to cover the whole thing, so I might have boo-booed that. Hold on. Because what we want to do is it has to extend all this way. But as I look at it, I'm trying to get it so that this all... See, like... It'll end up being higher. But it should... The roof should extend to the facade. Or fascia. I think it's called fascia. I'm trying to figure out how they did it. Unless it's supposed to be like that and I'm just imagining things. So it could be that. So I think just for sanity's sake, I'm going to put that back. Or at least try to. I'll put it all back. Hold on. Because that looked fine just the way it was. And it's a simple enough... It's a simple enough way to do it. Because I could also just do that and do the simple facade with the thingies on the sides. But I don't think... I don't know. It would look like the house was wearing a wig. Like one of those like poofy wigs. Like the Revolutionary War kind of wigs. So... I'm not sure, y'all. I'm not sure. Let me have a think here. Let me have a think here for a second. Okay. I'm also really freaking cold. It's very cold in the office today. The home office. Okay. I've been going for an hour. I'm kind of chilly. I'm gonna go make some tea. I'm gonna run an ad real quick. I'm gonna go grab some like herbal tea or something. So give me like 2 minutes, I'll throw on a quick ad and I'll get some tea going and we can continue this conversation and maybe you can help me. So I'll be right back. Hang in there. 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. Thank you all so much. Thankfully, my Keurig comes in clutch. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, when it gets so chilly in here, that my hands get cold, I might actually just turn the air conditioner off for a little while. I'll turn it back on in like an hour. Oh, just because it gets so chilly in here. It's supposed to be cold because we have a bunch of equipment in here, so there's that. But yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks for giving me that minute or two to kind of figure things out. Let's get back to it, shall we? Okay. So where were we? We were trying to figure out what to do with this Mamma Jamma thing. If I wanted to be cheeky, not that. I could do something like this and kind of, well, that looks kind of silly, but I could do something like that. Oh, welcome in, Little Pumpkin TV. Pumpkin Patch Raid. Grab your pumpkins and prepare for cozy chaos. Welcome in. Welcome in, one and all. I've got something for you. Just give me a second here while I figure out what a... Ooh, that doesn't look half bad. I kind of like that. There's something cheeky about it. But yeah, welcome in. We do something here, and I'm just going to let the music play, because why not? I'll just vibe with it. But welcome in, Raiders. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. Let's doop. Okay, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Welcome Raiders from the Pumpkin Patch. I'm NJ, Coffee Junkie, and I can't find something that rhymes with patch, but that's okay. That's alright. I want to welcome you in today. My songs don't rhyme all the way, but at least I try. Tell me about your stream, and everybody settle in. We're on Skizzlecraft. I'm building a house, and I'm just woohoo. I just make it up, and I just let whatever is coming out just come out. It's fine. But welcome in, Little Pumpkin TV Raiders. Welcome in. Tell me about your stream. What were you up to? What were you doing? We're on the Skizzlecraft server right now, and I am attempting to figure out. I'm attempting to figure this out. I'm building my starter house in creative. There's a creative section of the server, and I'm trying to make it, fantasy slash medieval-ish, like the Tudor style and stuff, but 3D and depth are not my strong suit, so I'm really just trying to figure out what might work. And I think I'm on to something here. Little Pumpkin TV says we were co-working during first day of my first full day at my new job. Oh, wait, you're allowed to stream while you're working? I mean, I've heard of co-working before, but I've never heard of like doing it like that. That has me curious. If you don't mind saying so, like, what do you do for a living? I don't need to know the company, of course, but I'm just curious. Let's fill this in while we're at it, because we want to make sure that we have no gaps. Yeah, that's really cool. It's not community manager for a game dev company. Okay, that makes sense. That absolutely makes sense that, you'd be allowed to do that. It not only gets your word out there, like who you are and stuff, but also, kind of in a way promotes the company you work for. So that absolutely tracks. Okay, hold on. You need to be a top. Oh, wait, no, you need to be a bottom? Oh, for crying out loud. Come here. I should have the whole, like, trapdoor thing figured out by now. So I think it goes like that, and then... There we go. Just enough light so I can see what's going on. There we go. Okay, this doesn't look half bad. Although this is probably going to end up coming down or just filled in. So we'll see. Hi. There we go. Yeah, so if we fill all this in, we're just doing it haphazardly just to kind of get an idea of space. So this attic is very, very tall, but not as tall as this floor. And then you've got, okay, so yeah, by me putting in that roof, I've cut off my second floor, kinda. So I think what I need to do is put this here and then stand on the ladder and then put the floor in here. Let's see how much that gives. Let's see how much room that gives me to work with, because I have to remember these dimensions for when I eventually figure out where I'm building my starter house and with what. Now, I could end up changing this up, and I could go Enderstone Purpur, maybe. Okay, so if I fill this in, because Endstone and Purpur, I think, are going to be relatively easy to get hands on because of the end resource area. Okay. So this gives me a little bit of room, and then about the same amount of space for the attic. So I think we're good. Or I could do something like this and have it be kind of, a few blocks on this side. Oh, I've never done that, like a loft kind of thing on either side. So I could do this too. Oh, absolutely. Enjoy that lurk, get some food, get some rest. No complaints from me on that. Gotta take care of yourself. Absolutely. So, yeah, there's potential here. We can even just, like, extend this out one more. Or we can have it just be, well, open in the middle's kind of weird. We can do stuff with that. And we can also have a skylight, too, if we want. Interesting. Okay. So we've got some options. I think we've worked on this quite a bit, and we've got an idea. We know how the roof is gonna go. I'm gonna have to figure out like windows and stuff, and I want to set this up so I have, you know, obviously I'm gonna put some dirt, some flowers, or something small, like a little flower pot. Because I could probably even go one more. Even, like, just jut this out a little bit. Like if we go to the trapdoor. Have it, you know, be like this. We can do that too. Or... Okay, so we would need something... Okay, so it would have to be like... that. Alright, so if we went in... Okay. We've got some thinking to do. Let me take a quick look at Endstone. Just for giggles. Okay, so Endstone has this yellowish tint to it, which would absolutely clash with the cherry blossom wood. But purple, though, let's grab some Endstone for giggles. We're giggling here. We're experimenting. Cause I love purple. I absolutely love purple. It's one of my favorite blocks. Not gonna lie. Just because I like I like the purple of it. So I think this would actually be a really good... I think this would be an ideal roof. So... But the Endstone in and of itself, I'm not sure of. I might want to go for maybe brick. But I don't think brick was around in the 1700s, I think. Because here's brick. So here's brick for comparison. It's so plain. I don't think that's gonna work. Let me look up. So if we look at Endstone bricks, because Endstone itself just looks like a sponge. It looks spongy. But we've got this, we've got bricks, we've got the pale oak, which I kind of like. It kind of looks like stucco. But they didn't have stucco back then. And this is the stripped pale oak. Using the regular pale oak with its gray. Yeah, pale oak in and of itself is gray. So if we look at pale oak a bit. Okay, I don't know why I threw that. That's fine. Yeah, see, it has that nice core in the middle, but I don't know about this. Like, I could see this being that way, but there's also hay. Because hay bales, I believe, were... Yeah, see, there's hay. Hay is a great stair without it being... Well, I mean, if you're going to do a thatched roof. But I am not sure. I'm not sure. I feel like everything was wood. And I don't want to do all of one type. But, and then if we look at purpur, the purpur is very stark. There we go. If we're looking at this, I almost feel like using the purpur for the building block and then the pale oak log for the roof, even though the pale oak stairs wouldn't have that bark, which is kind of what I'm looking for. Just out of curiosity, let's take a look at the pale oak stairs. Yeah, see, the pale oak stairs are bright white. Like, good. Like, those are bright. I could see that going with the purple and being a little more haunting. They definitely stand out more than the cherry blossom wood does. Because I could probably also get away with building something pink and purple, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm kind of not sure about it. Part of me honestly, part of me wishes that we had flat slabs instead of the ones that stick out. We could just like flatten them like a trapdoor, or if we had trapdoors that actually looked like the slabs, that would be nice. Give me a texture where it looks like the slabs. Like, I would be okay with that. So I kind of feel like, yeah, because if we go with the regular end stone, tell me that this doesn't look spongy. That looks kind of spongy, right? It also looks like stucco a little bit. And I don't know, I don't think they had that in the 1700s. Hold on. You know what? We're going to do a little bit of experimenting here. Okay. To the Google machine. What were houses in medieval times made of? Okay. Timber framing, woven sticks with a mixture of mud, clay, straw, and sometimes animal poop, also known as dung. Stone, straw, tiles, clay tiles. Okay, so clay, timber and clay and poop. Well, we're not going to look for poop in Minecraft. We don't need that. No, thank you. So houses were sometimes built with stone walls, particularly for foundations or in regions where timber was scarce. Okay, so we can kind of use end stone for this. Cheese. It looks like cheese. That's true, Kess. How are you, by the way? It does look like cheese. Well, right now that cheese is standing kind of alone. I think I know what I need to do. So I'm going to get out of here for a little bit. I'm well. I've missed everybody very, very much on the server. Just I started grad school, and I had my first semester this past spring, and I got an A. And as of right now, I'm able to continue for my second semester. I'm basically taking one class a semester for now. And I'm taking a class on rhetoric. And it's not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. I started reading the book that my professor, who I've known since I was in my 20s, and I've actually, you know, met her son a few times. Her son's a little bit, well, her son's not that much, well, no. Her son was born when I was a student, and I met him, I obviously, like, got to see him when he was a baby, but I met him again many years later, and I was like, by the way, I've known of you for your entire life. And I think that freaked him out just a little bit. And when I say a little bit, I mean a lot of it. He's just like, oh, okay, cool. All right, hold on. Before we do anything else, I don't know if there is a... Okay. This is me wanting to go and fix all this stuff up and not knowing where to do it. So this is all the books that I was able to get. I was just handed a bunch of books. Alright, so... And I've got 86 levels. I can get this stuff updated and upgraded, but... So, I think what I'm gonna do, besides cry over the lack of space that I have in my inventory, oh, I need... Ooh. Oh, I need more arrows. That's a problem. Okay, we're gonna make the most of it. Mob farm in Industrial District. Good to know. Let me head there now. Industrial District is over here somewhere, right? It's in one of these portals. There's like 87 portals here. Trading Hall. No. Yeah, I don't have any of that. Cogwheel. Gaming District. Oh, I should probably figure out if I want to develop a game or not. Like, I would know how to do that, but... Shopping District. Well, I am flat radar broke, so that ain't happening. What's up here? I saw the cog. I'll go to it in a second. Ah, Industrial District. Whoop! 2 spawn. 2 nether hub. Okay. No worries, no worries. I eventually found it. I'm gonna marvel at all of these wonderful buildings and realize that I am so far out of my depth. Hello, sheepies! Hello, beautiful sheepies. I love you. You're so cute. I want to take you home. No, I really don't. You guys, you need to stay here. Okay, so I assume that it's all underneath, maybe. Cool. Wool farm. Nice. Diddy's workstation. Okay, cool. What's in here? This is the best water farm I have ever seen. 1010 mod approved. Look at all that water. It's so pretty. I don't want to dip my toes in. I don't want to make waves, you know? I'm just going to marvel at everything for a few minutes. Bread, carrots, beets, taters. Ooh, I can fight mobs with this. Yes, let's go. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so neat. Okay. And then what's over here? I'm assuming, you know, obviously with the industrial district that these are all materials for extra levels. Okay. We're going to leave that alone. We don't need it. And then what's over here? This is mushroom stem farm. Okay, don't need that yet. I haven't been here yet, so I'm just going to wander around aimlessly. Not necessarily because I'll get lost, but because I want to check everything out. Alright, what's in here? Oh, that's a lot of glow ink. Eep. Okay, I'm not ready for that yet. Oh, okay. Okay, Kess, I see you. You said you're on your way. I'm just wandering around. Designed and built by rainy nights with inspiration help from Leaf. Okay. Coal. Okay, cool. Okay, coal. Clay farm. Turn your mud to clay here. Good. Awesome. Oh, I'm gonna be careful because I don't have a hoe on me and I don't want to damage any of the wheat because that would be rude. And I don't want to be rude. This must be like the moss area or something. So much wheat. The mud factory. Oh, good. Free dirt. Okay, cool. Alright. Cool. Alright. Oh, that's neat. See up there? Look how cool that is. This server always leaves me in awe. And I always wonder, you know, where the heck do I fit in here? Because a lot of the people that, you know, play on the servers that I hop onto, they are so good at what they do that I just feel like a giant derp. I mean, I have my own little emote for it, but still. Alright, what's in here? What's this? This is dyes. Green dye, cacti. Okay. I do not need cacti dye at this point. And I think this is where I just was, because this looks like bamboo. Well, whatever. It's not on. No worries. Yeah, this is definitely bamboo. Okay. Wow, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, look at the size of that cactus. Alright, so we also have nether wart. Always good when you need potion stuff. Cocoa beans! Cocoa beans! Is there something for cocoa beans here? Is there like a little chest that I can take a couple? I haven't had coffee on this server yet. Give me coffee beans, please. Please. I can probably take a coffee bean. Boop. Boop. I have coffee. I'm so excited. I'm excited about the smallest little things, everybody. If you don't know that about me, you don't know. Hi! I see you! I'm enjoying everything. This place is awesome! This place is awesome! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do I want to know? So many farms. More tea. Oh my gosh, I'm so cold. Oh goodness. I've been wandering around just taking it all in. Let's see. Destroys sugarcane. Okay. Because you never know when you need sugar. And then, what the heck is this thing? What is this? This looks like a demented, like, oh, it's the iron farm. Oh! It looks like a demented carnival ride. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? Community iron, leave some for others. I'll just take that. I don't need any more. I just took a little bit. There's a ton for everybody. Wow. So I have... What's... Oh, this look... Okay, this looks kind of like an entrance to hell. Oh my goodness. And I think that's... Is that lava? Or is that orange? What? That looks like lava. What is that? Oh, I haven't seen the resin yet. Yoop. Farm made by Israel Jewel. Personal inventory will fill up fast. You need to put resin in the hoppers from time to time. Okay. I just took one block. That's all I took. I don't want any more because I don't know what to do with it. I can use that to explore. They only spawn at night though. That's okay. Oh my goodness. I'm coming. I'm right behind you. Right behind you. Ooh. Spooky times. What does that say? Up. Okay. Alley-oop. Oh. Ah, pumpkins. Farm is on a timer. When lit, farm is off due to overflow. Boink, boink. I'll grab a couple of pumpkins. I'll grab a couple of melons, because again, I don't want to be greedy. I'm just taking a little bit. Wow. There's even more up here. Good grief. Although I think this is... Oh, this is what I've already seen? Yeah, I think so. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's where I came... That's where I popped out of. Let's see. Ah! Dang it. Yeah, looking for the Skelly Bobble one. Yeah, that one too. I haven't seen that one yet. Okay. Yeah, I know the wolf farm's over here. Yeah, yeah. You coming for me? Ah, you bit. Where is it? Where is it? I can't see, so I'm gonna go in here. Where are they? Oh, there it is. Ah, that's okay. Got one. Ah, that's fine. Shrug. Woohoo! Okay. Cool. Okay. Alright. Keeping up, keeping up. Oh! Alright, let's see what's up here. So many. So much scaffolding. Oh my gosh, how high up are we? Oh my gosh, this is so wild. We are really high up. I wonder if this is to mess with the mob cap or not. Oh my goodness. Oh! I think I went too far. Oh, nautilus shells. Oh, drowned heads. Okay. Copper ingots. Lots of rotten flesh. Okay. Oh. Okay, and then come through here. Oh. Oh my. Hi, fellas. Glub glub, Mamma Jamma. Oh, I see it. Oh, that's a lot of zombies. So many zombie heads. Wow. Arrows! Thank goodness. Is there an ender chest up here? Built by Cozy GG. Nice. Oh, there is an ender chest up here. Okay, let's see what we got. I have so many enchanted books. I need to see if... I do have an infinity book. Okay. I'll have to make sure to take care of that when I get back over there. Very cool. Very, very cool. I might end up going to the drown farm and just, like, milking it. Very cool. Okay. Now it's a matter of figuring out how to get back. Whee! How pretty is this, man? So all I know is I have to head basically that way, and that's going to be where I can get that stuff. And then far from that, not far from that is... Ooh, there's a creeper farm too. What's in here? First floor, smelting lava, dripstone concrete. Second floor, basalt. Ooh, basalt. I love basalt. Why? I don't know. Maybe because it looks like weathered wood. Which is might be what I'm... Take what you need, don't leave your trash. Oh! Lots of cobble. Okay, that's a lot of cobble. But people just left random shulker boxes? Or are those just for the extra cobble? I think those might be for the extra cobble. Okay, there's some stone. Wow, that's a lot of cobble. So they are extra shulker boxes. Oh, thank goodness. I just need one. So curious. Yeah, I don't want to... I wouldn't take all of them. God, no. Lava, okay. Shoot, I might need two. I want to take two. Oh, that's got stone in it. That's got stone in it. We have Ender, and the Shulker farm in the end also. Oh, okay. So that's in the, so there's one that says to spawn, and then... Okay. Oh. Did I accidentally just take the last empty shulker? I think I did, because these are all full. And this one's empty. I feel guilty. I can't take it. I can't take it. Okay. If there's a shulker farm in the end, I have a feeling I'm going to end up in there. Because I've got chests for days. Oh, look at this. Okay. That's cool. Raid farm, ominous bottle farm, guardian farm, manual veggie, and animal... Oh, animal farm, solo cows. Mob farm. Iron. Cactus farm. It's hard to read this. It's hard to read this a little bit, but that's okay. Mudmaker, creeper farm, the big airship. Got it. Okay, raid farm instructions. I'm not going to the raid farm. That's just asking for trouble. Oh, okay. Honeycomb and glowing sacks. Got it. Okay. Hi, Maddie. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Everybody crack your back end. Sit up a little straight. And by little, I mean a lot. I probably should be playing this from... Yeah, I should probably be playing this from the couch, but... Ooh, look at all this good stuff. I went all through here looking for things. That airship must be where the creeper farm is. Okay. And they're all labeled over here. What is this? This says to spawn. And this says to nether. So that means there's an end one here then, I would assume, right? Because I haven't been to the end. I haven't been to the end in this game. I haven't been to the end yet. Got it. Oh, okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, because you got to go to, like, the stronghold or whatever. I'm going to try to keep up with you, but I haven't... I haven't been here yet, so... Oh, look at that. It's right here. Ha-cha-cha. Yeah, buddy. I'm learning so much today. There is a bed behind you through the portal. Got it. Okay. Boink. More home, hubby buddy. Hubby buddy. Behind you, it's the ender. Ah. Whee. Ah. Yep. Traditional layout. I like it. Oh, that's fine, Maddie. I was debating whether or not to work on my tribute build or go look on here. Be safe. Only approach when anger has ceased. Do not spam the switchificator. Okay. So I am going to assume, which is a dangerous thing. Please do not leave with this sword. Let's see. What sword do I have? I have a mending sword as it is. Boink. Oh, that's so cool! I love it! I love it. What I don't love? The noise. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Hold on. I'm working on it. So, we're going to turn off the hostile creature's noise. And I'm going to do a little hacky slashy slashy. Do I have anything that has mending on it? Yes, I do. Boop! Okay. I'm just testing it out. This is really cool. Obviously, I would like a diamond sword. I have to go to the trading hall for it, but I think that'll be alright. One thing at a time. Yeah, it's about, the stream's about maybe 15 to 30 seconds behind. Sometimes if you hit play, pause and then play, it might be okay. Yeah, to be honest, a little bit, because I did notice a little bit of lag pop in on you. Alright, I'm going to leave them there for a minute. Because... And I do have extra anvils in case I break these, which I just might. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out what needs what. So this already has pretty much everything. This pick is fine. This diamond axe needs stuff. This diamond pickaxe needs stuff. Okay, that has unbreaking 2. Mending. Efficiency 5. The bow needs infinity. Okay. The bow needs flame. The bow needs infinity. Mending and unbreaking 3. Mending. You can go back where you were. Efficiency 2. Put you away. Yeah, this one also needs mending because I don't have a silk touch pickaxe right now. Unbreaking 3. Mending. And You need mending. Maddie says, I'm just seeing a few seconds between when I'm writing and when it pops up, and says I took a 4-hour nap earlier that messed with my brain. Yeah, your brain is gonna break for a little bit. Yeah, your brain's gonna hurt for a bit. Yeah, when that happens, every time. Let's get rid of this stuff right here. We'll put the bed away for now. The shield's gonna get fixed up. Feather falling 4. I do want to get diamond gear, but one thing at a time. Feather falling 4. Oh, I have 2 feather falling books. How the heck did I manage that nonsense? Well, whatever. We'll add that to the pile. Yeah, so this is gonna be messy. I guarantee I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna pull the anvil out now. So let's see. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put mending on this Mamma Jamma, and let's name it NJ's. Let's see. This is what, my Silk Touch, Iron Silky Pick. Iron Silky Pick. If you've got names for picks, man, I'm down. Now, we know that mending and unbreaking, we can pretty much get away with combining the books before we use them. But we have to do it in a certain way so that we save as many levels as possible. Flame, Infinity, Unbreaking, Mending. Unbreaking, Mending. There we go. Let's see. These are going to be NJ's sneakers. Because I'm usually in sneakers. And they've got feather falling, which is always good. So the shield is going to get unbreaking and mending. And this is what I normally call my coffee filter. I had to double check my own spelling, man. Good grief. So then... So this has Unbreaking 2. I need Unbreaking 3, but I don't have it right now. So one thing at a time. And we're going to call this NJ's Fiery... Actually, no. We usually just call this Flaming Shot. Because espresso is served in shots. So we're going to call this the Flaming Shot, and then we're going to give it Infinity, so that trip for all the arrows was pointless. Oops. That was a thing. And I'm going to give 2 anvils to the cause here, because I'm just causing trouble. We're gonna do E5 and just call this NJ's standard blend. Why not? I'll think of something better later. Give that 3. I've got 50 levels left, so I'm doing pretty good. NJ's coffee grinder. I always call my axes my coffee grinders. Then this right here is my teaspoon, or NJ's coffee spoon. And then I have to give this something useful. NJ's coffee stir. Okay, so now everything is clearly labeled. Oh, and this pick was a gift. I have to remember that. So let's see. So now I've emptied out that shulker. So I can't complain. I've got an extra book in here of... Oh, wait. I have an extra E5 book. Why? Which one did I miss? The axe... E5, 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 E5. Okay, you're not E5 and you're not E5. I think you need to be E5. So... And... Okay, so I went through like 60 levels. Okay. You think I'm creative. That's cute. I've always used these names. Almost always, but just because they are so much fun. Oh, okay. So I need another unbreaking, and maybe I do have a fortune. I can't complain. But now I have a lot more room because this is basically all firework rockets. And now I don't need all the stuff that I got. I'm going to put this away. And I'm going to just top this off. And I want to put this away because this is the only shulker, I have. So I have to make it count. And I'm just going to repair the axe, kind of do a little more damage, maybe get to like 30 levels or whatever. Excuse me. And this is going to put me back at spawn. I already know it because I don't have a bed yet. I mean, I have a bed on me, but I don't have, you know, a bed. Like a spot to put my head down. I know there's a shulker farm here somewhere. I gotta look for it. Alright. I think I can do this. Oh, very good. Very good. Yeah, so with the new schedule, I'm going to be bouncing around. So every couple of days, I'll pop onto Minecraft until my server kicks off, and then I'll be on that for a while. And I'll bounce between that and here a bit. And then, in between, I'm going to play Breath of the Wild. I'm going to start over. I think I put like 20 or something, 20 to 30 hours into it, and I got stuck. And it was just like, eh. I might go back to it, but I think I might start over. I haven't decided. Or just start a new game. And I want to go back to A Link to the Past because I love that game. There's also a game that I wish that the Switch or Switch 2 had that it doesn't. That makes me sad. And that's Golden Sun. But I think I might actually have to figure out how to get the extension pass on the Switch if it's still being supported. Because I really want to play Golden Sun on stream and I can't. How did I get stuck in Breath? I wandered around and I was going to all the different shrines, but I couldn't figure out how to progress in the main game. I was really struggling with that. But then again, I also screwed up at the very beginning, and it took me hours to figure out that I did. So I had to start over after like an hour and a half or whatever. Because I missed a cutscene at the very beginning that explains what's going on. Because I died falling out of the first tower. Because I fell. Meep. Bye! Okay, so now I need to... music and sounds. I need to turn hostile creatures back on. Yeah, they're going to be loud as they fall. So now I'm going to get out of here. Oh! Oh, you know what? I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. And I don't want you. I have a ton of them already. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And I used my own sword because I knew I would end up leaving with the other one if I didn't. But if there's a shulker farm, I want to get like 3 or 4... Oh, you did? Oh! Thank you! Ah! Ah! Okay, that saved me a lot of time and trouble. Okay, so now what's next? That must be the shulker farm. I'm gonna go check it out real quick before I hoppity bop back home, wherever home is. And with the signs I have on me, I can actually go ahead now and find a spot that, because I thought I found a spot and I think I left stuff behind, but at the same time I kind of didn't. Let's see. Okay, so those are all the portals and things. There's a beacon. Alright, what's this? Up to dragon shooting platform. Love from Arctic Fox. Nice. Oh, I see. I'm gonna just check it. I'm checking it out. I'm checking it out before I leave. Oh, it must have been blown out at that point. Because you can't climb up farther than that. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Whoop! Yep. Back at spawn. Okay. Okay, so I've been through the welcome center. And now it's just a matter of finding a spot to call home. Because I can follow the road in different directions. And I believe... I remember looking at this tree and wanting to be close to the coffee mug. I remember that very distinctly. I remember saying I remember thinking I wanted to be close to the coffee mug. Hey, that's more than fine, Maddie. Oh, okay, yeah, I do have them. Would help if I ate. That would be good. Yeah, I'm giving streaming almost every day a try for the next couple of weeks until school starts. And once school starts, then I'll have a better idea of what my workload's going to be. Now, I could swear I went up this way over by that castle, like that castle-y building. Because I remember looking at, you know, being close to a mountain, but being close enough to spawn that I was in spitting distance. And I think I was over here, because this looks familiar. Like, I could swear that I was, you know, back here somewhere, which makes no sense to be back here, but I could swear this was it. And there's like 2 random shulkers here. Nope. Okay, that's not mine. Alright. Back over this way. Yeah, because I remember it was off of the main path. In fact, now that I'm looking at it, I think it's over here. I should have, like, grabbed a sign or something. But I didn't. This looks familiar. Was it over here, like in this little spot over here in the back? No. because it wasn't that small. I'm really not sure. But that pride flag build just warms my heart. Oh yeah, the flower biome is amazing. I really like it. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to remember where I thought I would be building. Cherry blossom tree! You can't tell, but this is me hugging the cherry blossom tree. In fact, I'm going to save this as a screenshot. That's going to be my new profile pic. Hello. This is too close. Okay. Oh, I love cherry blossom trees. They are my favorite in-game. In fact, I kind of cried a little bit. Thankfully not literally, because tears burned my eyes, but I was very overjoyed to know that there would be cherry blossoms in-game. Yeah, honestly, as I'm like looking at this, because I was close to that tree over there. I know that. I really think this was my spot. This 10 by 10 area right here was my spot. And just out of curiosity, I'm going to count how many blocks this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16, essentially, more or less. So I could take this little spot back here, which is what I think I originally was going to do. Like right here. But a 16 by 16 plot. Okay. Because I originally built my house as, I built the house in Creative as a 10 by 10. So if I'm here, I don't want to encroach on anyone. So let's say I start like, oh, and I don't have enough to work with. So let's see. If this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hold on. I can count, I swear, because this is usually how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So then that's 16. So then this counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Crap. Well, that's less than ideal. How do I get out of here? This is bad. I do need coal, though. Okay. I know what I need to do, and I have to do it quickly. Because I'm so gonna drown. Okay. I need to be able to get out from up there. So... And I don't know if there's anyone above. Well, hold on. First, let me grab that. Alright, so how do I get out of this pickle, you're asking? Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here because this is nobody's stuff that I know of. And I mean, I don't think it is. Maddie, am I allowed to take some of this coal? Because I only took like 1 or 2 from over there, but I don't think anybody's going to care, right? Or is it just a random cave? Okay, well, I'm taking this with me then. Fine by me. I mean, I'm stuck here. I might as well make the most of it, right? I was just trying to count. I was channeling my inner Sesame Street. I got wrecked. Okay. So... oh, I'm just making it worse. I'm making it worse. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can make it better. I made it worse. Okay. I was trying to just, like, create a little pocket for it to go in instead of it going everywhere. Well, this is all lit by glowstone, so this probably is somebody's stuff. But if they didn't touch the coal, then I think it's okay. Besides, I'm not here to, like, go after diamonds or anything. I'm just here to try to get out. Restart in 5 minutes. Well, we know that we're on a timer, people. Stream's gonna end in 5 minutes. If I can get my butt out of here. Yeah, and there's a skelly there too. Okay. Awesome. All right. So I have 17. No, don't let me sink. Thank you. All right. All right, I need to get to... Where's the hole? Okay, the hole's right there. All right. Dang it! All right, there we go. Perfect. Okay. So let's try that again and not fall in this time. So, all right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If I did that right. Okay, let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So now we come over here and we count this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's a pretty big spot that is not going to encroach because it's at least 10 blocks away from the next person. So that's fine. And on this sign I'm going to say future home of NJ Coffee Junkie. But obviously I will adjust it a bit because there's like an extra space and that's bothering me. There we go. Future home of NJ Coffee Junkie. So now what do I need to do? Number 1, and this is the most important thing. Write down your flippity flop coordinates. Because when you don't, you can't find your stuff. And when you can't find your stuff, you get sadness. Maddie says, I took the nap between 12 a.m. to 4 p.m., but that nap was extremely needed. It's currently 11:34 p.m. So wait. It's about 6 p.m. You're 5.5 hours ahead. Almost 5.5 hours ahead. My God. I'm just doing the math whenever I see you in Skizz's streams. Like, Lord of mercy. Okay, so we are looking at 52, 71, minus 199. Well, that would be why. You're in Sweden. Oh, that explains it. Okay. So we got so much done today during this stream, y'all. I gotta get going. I just realized I have to be somewhere at 6:30. So yeah. We got a bunch of stuff done. We found where our starter home is going to be. We've got confirmation on how big the house can be. We have a good idea of the materials that we're going to use, even though we built a bit in creative. We got to see all the farms in the industrial district, and well, we found one. So we found a spot, and it's cute, and it's got that tree in the background, and it's near all that. But yeah, it looks like I'm about to get kicked off. So yep. So that happened. But hey, we got a lot done. I've been on for 2.5 hours. Tomorrow morning, I currently have it listed as we're going to play Breath of the Wild, but I think we're going to come back into Skizzlecraft instead. I'm going to think about it. So that'll be at 11 a.m. Eastern. If not sooner. I might play a little bit of something else on the Switch. I don't know. We're going to do something. But I appreciate everybody who came out. I appreciate the raid. Let's see who I can raid and send you all to somebody cool. Who is streaming right now? Let's see. Who am I following that is streaming right now? Let's see. Nobody. Let's see. I see that Frill is streaming, but it's an 18 and over game. So I don't know if that's going to be ideal. You know what? I'm going to say raid whoever you like. Go over to whoever you want. Raid whoever you want. I can't. Oh, Jojo. I'm not. Oh, shoot. You know what? Hold on. I'm not following Jojo. 1 second. How am I not following Jojo? Let me go fix that. Cause we'll raid Jojo. How am I not? Okay. Let me give her a follow first. Okay. Perfect. Alright. We'll raid Jojo. I found her. I just got the follow. Hopefully she'll let me raid her. We'll see. Yeah. Same category. Following. Let's see. Okay, I can't find her. What the heck? Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, hold on. Let me find her. Give me a second. Okay, got it. Alright. Listen, I'm going to send you over to Jojo Solos. Thank you for the suggestion. Appreciate it. I really appreciate everybody here. We're going to start that up in just a second. But I just want to say it's going to be a fun few weeks. We're going to be streaming a lot. We're going to be talking about stuff. We've got the server launch coming up in less than 2 weeks. We've got my charity event coming up in less than 2 weeks. If you are not already, if you're not already subscribed, or not subscribed, but following, please make sure to do so you know when I go live. My schedule's getting posted and updated now all the time. Started today, actually. If you want to follow me on social media, you can. I'm mainly on Blue Sky. You can do so there, and you can also join the Discord. You just have to be 13 years of age or older. There's a community game night every Friday night where the group plays Among Us, or there's a different game that they started playing that I don't remember the name of, but it's a lot of fun. Community's great. We talk about all kinds of things. But yeah, I'm sending you over to JoJo. When you get over there, here's the raid message. And as always, be excellent to yourselves and to each other, as the sages Bill and Ted once said. And I will see you tomorrow. So have a very, very, very good afternoon, everybody. Take care of yourselves. See you next time. Bye.